What are all these things? Hey, it's talking about greenskins. Goblins in particular. Check it out. From the Soul of the Goblin. Treatise on animal instincts. Not something you see every day.
Big deal. Let's go.
Hang on a second. That's recent. It looks like butcher's work.
What?
Examining a corpse, but...
Huh?
That's sick. The goblin wasn't dead. He was butchered alive.
What do you know, really, about Arkence? I thought he was protecting the goblins.
He's the only one who can control that many. That's how he got an Imperial concession for the sewers.
And all that?
Experiments. And nasty ones at that.
What for?
I have no idea.
We'll soon find out.
You came this far. That's troublesome.
That's disgusting. This guy's sick. We gotta take him out.
First we get across the wall, and then we play with him.
It's almost over. Come on, you are perfect.
Drop that and get ready, traitor.
I'm impressed. You escaped the Inquisition, and you made it this far. And Raven?
Dead.
Naturally. I betrayed you. All's fair, you know?
We had a deal.
True, but there's the Grand Inquisitor. You burnt people he looked on as sons. I loved it, believe me. The smell. But a rumor has spread. Seems you disfigured him. He tripled the price on your heads. He would have sold everything he had to pay the bounty. I couldn't just walk away from such a reward. Matter of decency and credibility. You know how it is. Nothing personal, just business.
You're gonna tell us how to get to the other side of the wall. Then I'm gonna kill you.
Relax, children. Relax.
Your experiments. Why?
You are an exception, Styx. They are the reality. Their despair. Their brutality. You could have tried to understand them, but you did nothing.
What were you trying to do? Teach them to read? Leave them alone.
No. Maybe we're responsible for what they are. Guilty of their regression. You are doubtless the proof. You may incarnate what they should have been. Where do they come from, Styx? They appeared spontaneously about a century ago and spread like the plague. We hunted them. We exterminated them. What were they fleeing? Where were they going? I want answers!
You ask too many questions. For fuck's sake, they're animals.
You and me, we're talking now. You ever talk to a dog or a horse?
Bullshit. I was better than the others. Stronger, tougher. I survived the swamps. I held on.
Exactly. You're not an accident. You're not an exception sensitive to the fluid. You're a goblin like the others. Except that you were lucky. You adapted. Why not try it with the others?
That's bullshit too. You live with them, you do nasty things to them, and you get nothing out of it. They're just rats you're trained to do chores and clean up soldier shit.
I need more time. More time! I have to make sacrifices. Smother my affection, my feelings. So the weakest open the way for the strongest.
Enough. Okay, that's it. Now it's done. Hey, what are you playing at?
Doctor.
I just got hold of a map of the sewers. We don't need him to get to the other side anymore. Why don't you just kill him?
I've got a better idea.
No! No! Don't do this! They haven't been prepared! Please! Sticks! Please! I can give you everything I know. There are secrets here! Secrets about you!
Too late, buddy. Nothing personal. You know, just business.
This way.
Alert! To all! I can't just sneak away. The fight isn't over. Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him. Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him. Without me, Ark doesn't stand a chance. I better go see what he's up to.
According to your map, these Quarsan are in front of the way out.
So? You want to talk or you want to fight? Move it! I'm sick of this rat hole.
Alert! To arms!
That's it! The way out! Didn't I tell you? We're through the fucking wall! I told you I'm the best.
Not a minute too soon. I'm not getting paid to wait for you. There'll be late charges.
Great. Right. Get in there. Let's get this over with.
The hell are you doing?
Relax. Do what you're told. You'll live longer.
Come on, move it. We're delivering the merchandise.
Sticks! You traitor! Rakash!
Yeah, it's been a real pleasure for me too. Have a good trip, buddy. Use the time to think up some new insults, okay?
Well then, comfy? The cage is a bit narrow, I'm afraid. Even for one of your kind. You're pretty big. Hey, just tell yourself in 4 days it'll be over. You'll be able to stretch your legs and start your new career.
Ha! Should have seen the face on that big hunk of beef when he understood I wasn't just along for the ride. Seems the bastard went 3 days without sleeping or eating before he finally passed out. Woke up naked with his ass covered in bruises. But then, who hasn't done that, right? But it's hard when you're an orc who never drinks. Of course, that was nothing compared to what was waiting for him in the mire. That's where they all end up, enslaved by the humans, breaking rocks all day long, the rest of their lives. And that's the lucky ones. Hey, gotta say what's what. Whether it's with their fucking wall or their giant towers, they still did a shitload of work. Anyway, I gotta say I screwed up that day. I never should have done it. It's the worst fuck-up of my life, and I've had my share. I should have kicked myself in the ass for even thinking about accepting that fucking contract.
Come on, with the others. Move your ass.
Next.
You?
Hey, you! You be a good boy, or I guarantee you'll be limping for the rest of your life.
A hottie, huh? In this place, scum like you learn to keep their heads down real fast. Save your energy for the work I'll be giving you. You'll need it if you don't want to drop dead on the job.
Master, that one has the mark of the Bloodjaws. If he has to kill himself on the job, maybe he'd be a good candidate for the role.
Another Bloodjaw? Well, the last one was a lot of fun to watch. And this one looks like he's got potential.
Fucking traitor. And here I was hoping you were dead.
So be it, Bloodjaw. Seeing as you want violence, the row is for you. A combat to the death. But I want to see blood, Greenskin. Put on a show for us. Fight like a lion and don't disappoint us. Take him away.
You deaf? Or you really want to taste my club? Come on! Move it, you pile of shit!
You know what we're getting into? They gave us weapons, so we can entertain them. With a combat to the death in the streets of the mire.
Just shut up. I'm not gonna kill you if that's what you're worried about.
I would have preferred to have that honor. But I don't figure I'll survive to the end. The scum will get me before then. I've been here too long. I'm exhausted.
If you've been here that long, you surely must know Marlock.
I'm afraid so. A traitor in the Archivist's pocket. You must have seen him when you got here. The Archivist decides who lives and dies, and Marlock gives him advice. This guy's too old. That other one's good for turning the wheels. A real dog.
And that's the way he'll die.
What'd he do to you?
It's personal. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get him. That archivist spoke about another Bloodjaw. You know what happened to him?
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago. They sent him to the road, too. He was incredible. Nothing could stop him. Then a ton of those bastard prison warders came down on him and wore him down. They killed him. That's pretty much what's gonna happen to you now. They're orcs, but they're not brethren.
sticks.
Talk about a pile of shit. How'd you end up in the row so fast? Couldn't keep your big mouth shut, huh?
You walked out on me.
I got you through, but you just had to complicate things, didn't you? Good thing there's not just ass kisses. An orc told me how to fight.
Shut the fuck up, Ash. You can tell me all about it when we get out of here. And you better make it good.
Great! Now you're welcome. Always happy to save your ass.
Send more goblins! Bring on the berserkers! The row has a new winner, my friends! It's been a long time since anybody did this, Bloodjaw. Congratulations! You're a truly exceptional warrior. And your goblin is surprising, really. A valuable ally, from what I can see. Look at how everyone adores you, brother. Listen to them cheer you. You are Imperial.
Don't insult me, traitor. I'm not your brother. You live on your knees.
Slobber all you want, Bloodjaw. I don't care. Enjoy your moment of glory. Your instinct, your strength, your misplaced pride. Everything you represent belongs in the past. You think you're doing us good by standing up to the Empire, huh? But you're only slowing us down. You like it here? We could all live in this tower, like real citizens. That's all over your head, of course. I hear you, my dear friends. This noble warrior deserves leniency. Give our conqueror time to rest, and raise a glass to honor the fantastic combat he presented us. You're lucky they enjoyed the show. You earned their respect. But in this place, I call the shots. I've seen others just like you. You want to prove you're an unbeatable orc and cause chaos in my territory. But the crowd won't protect you forever. Go on! Settle them into the cleaning quarters. That should sort them out.
I think we're far enough already. Nobody will be able to see or hear you here.
Yeah, I noticed. And what were you hoping for? To take us out now nobody's looking? Not scared your trap's gonna turn on you?
It's not a trap. I am Ardek, son of Eok and Asher of the Scum of the North. The Resistance is expecting you. Come on, I'll take you to a safe place. Your equipment's there, Bloodjaw.
And then what happens?
Barman wants to meet you in person. You'll know more than me soon. Your victory sent out a strong signal to everybody. The pace should start picking up now.
I'm supposed to know him?
Not officially. He's a very influential human. His connections with the Orcs and the Resistance have to be kept 100% under wraps. We owe him everything here.
We're right behind you, Adek.
We're there. Here, you're safe to rest.
Nice place. And your resistance is where?
At work, mostly. This place is a headquarters, not a barracks. Everyone's a slave in the mire.
Got anything to fight with?
We're getting ready. The boxes there are full of weapons we've been stocking up since we started this hideout. Some have been stolen, but it's dangerous. We don't want the prison warders to go looking around here. Most we go with Borrowman's gold.
Is there a black market here?
That would be too easy. But no. The Empire has complete control in the mire, and they come down hard. Brethren are executed every day, beaten to death, or sent to the road to die in public. The head foreman is in command around here, and like you saw, even though he's a greenskin, he's worse than the Croissant. He's the one who gets weapons from the Imperials, so he can keep his thumb on us. I keep the wheels greased so a few things break each time there's a delivery, and they get stored here. Being a prison warder is a good cover.
And Barrowman, what does he want from me? I can't stay here forever. I came looking for a mage called Arkence.
I know your mission is critical, Archive. Believe me, you can't do it without Barrowman. I'll tell him you've arrived. It'll probably take him a few hours to get here. For now, just take it easy.
You're making one of those faces, Ark. I mean, even worse than usual. Oh, come on! I couldn't tell you in front of the caravan driver, and you'd have never gone for the idea of letting yourself get captured. I had to get you across somehow, buddy.
You say to yourself, someone can't disgust you anymore. And then he proves you wrong.
Okay, fine. I'm not forcing myself on anybody. I'll leave you alone if you really can't take me. Just get somebody to pay me and then I'll get out of this shithole.
I'm not talking about you, Rakash. You fought like an orc today. I met my father, Marlock. He's here, in the mire. And he's why I ended up in the fucking row.
What's the deal with you and your old man? How'd it get like that?
He dishonored the Red Breath and sold his tribe to the Empire.
Really? Sold? The whole tribe?
We were surrounded, besieged, and just when we were getting ready to die with honor, he told us to lay down our weapons. He was the chief of the tribe. We had no choice. Had to do what he said.
You mean he prevented a massacre? That may have been the best way to go, don't you think?
You just don't get it. An orc lives on his own 2 feet. The soldiers had us on our knees, humiliated, broke our weapons.
Okay. And now your father is kissing the archivist's ass, if I got that straight? I see the problem.
I want him dead, and I want to see his eyes when he feels it coming. Slowly.
Okay, that's pretty bad. But we're already in deep enough shit here. Gotta concentrate on your mission if you want to have a chance to see it through, right?
Don't worry, Rakash. I won't need you to kill the Emperor. Soon you'll be able to get out of here and spend your money at the tavern.
Ha! I hope so. We should go see your boyfriend Attic to find out where we're at. I'm starting to get bored.
I passed on the message. Barryman should be on his way. He'll be with us as soon as possible. Arkai, I don't really know how to say it, but your popularity isn't doing us any good.
What are you talking about?
A riot. The miners are demanding to see you. Your victory galvanized them, and they started to provoke the prison warders. Several people are dead already, and it's getting worse.
And you want me to calm things down? That's not really one of my strong points.
Just show yourself, please, Arkai. These guys have nothing more to lose. They'll fight to the death, shouting your name.
If you're really sure we can cover it up, okay. It's not the time to stir shit up.
I'm sure. Follow me.
It's fucking unbearable here. I'm baking.
Stop whining and move. We're almost there.
Wait! What the hell? I thought your brethren had rebelled.
Only a handful of them, holed up in an alley. For the others, no relief, apparently.
And what do we do about the Imperial Guard?
No quarter.
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should go get him.
Arkai! Silence, imbeciles! Without me, you'd be dead. Now calm down and disperse. A foreman will come. His name is Adek. You will follow him and do what he tells you.
But Arkai, you can raise the mire. We are ready.
Shut up. You're not thinking. Do what this foreman says. I trust him.
Don't start treating us like them. We can't take that anymore.
Oh yeah? And what do you want to do? Start an uprising with your 5 slaves? If you want to be useful, obey me and follow Adek. We'll see each other later. You have my word. Fine. Stay around. You'll help him make this mess look like an accident. We'll meet in a safe place later.
You've pulled off miracles.
At least there's someone who appreciates me. You got my money? I'm a bit short.
Arkence first. Your work isn't over yet, Styx. And here's Arkai. You give us hope, my friend. Good news is getting rare.
You know him?
Well, I never met him in person. But he's the one who's paying me to get you past the wall and guide your ugly ass all the way to the Emperor. I have the feeling that for him to come in person means we're still in deep shit.
Your gut's right, Styx. We need to make some radical decisions. Arkence was sentenced to death.
I came to this fucking tower to get that mage. Where is she being kept?
In the Inquisition's jails at the bottom of the tower, getting what happens to everyone they call a heretic. She was sentenced 3 days ago. I tried to use my influence to get her a pardon, but her high mage status made her a target for the Inquisitors. She'll be burnt in the next few days.
I respect the cause of the mages, but why do we need Arkence to reach the Emperor?
The island of Laments is surrounded by almost impassable reefs and currents. It takes more than just a navigator to get to the coast. Only a few Sisters of Laments can do it, and some high mages, and Arkence is the last one of those. Without her, your mission is over. You won't find another way to reach the Emperor.
Why go to all this trouble just to reach a fucking island? The Imperial Palace is at the top of this tower, right? We can wait in the kitchen, then give him a nice tasty breakfast of death.
I don't think you know the kind of opposition you'd come across before getting up there, Styx. But that's not really the problem, actually. I'm afraid that when he gets back from the Island of Laments, it'll be too late.
How so?
It's not a pleasure trip. Because it's neutral and almost completely untouchable, the Temple of the Island of Laments has become a special place for diplomatic meetings. The Emperor is going there for a specific reason. He's meeting elf and dwarf envoys to set up an alliance against the southern peoples. In other words, he's trying to get the other races involved in his crusade against the Greenskins to wipe out all resistance once and for all. You are a great people. A lot of us respect you and want peace. But if this alliance comes to be, you won't stand a chance.
Charming. And your passage goes where?
To some woods outside the tower. It cost us dearly, but at least the Emperor gave generously to the war effort, without knowing. And this tunnel will save lots of lives when the time comes. This is how you will get out of here, when you have Arkence.
I understand. We have to move fast.
But not hastily. You're probably our last chance to stop this genocide, Arkai. Even if you reach Arkence's cell, they'll raise the alert as soon as you get into the pillar. Half of the tower will come down to get you, and all the exits will be blocked.
What do you suggest?
A revolt. Here, we raise the Mire to take control of the tower. Or at least at the pillar, on the same floor as the Mire, to stop the Imperials from intercepting you.
It's doable. We make a barricade and hold it to give you the time to get back up with Arkence. After that, you come back here and go down the secret passage.
Seems too easy. You sure you can hold out?
I wish I were. We've been getting ready for this for a long time now, but the truth is, we're not ready yet. If we attack now, it'll be a massacre. But I don't see any other way.
Okay. Where do we start?
We've got to get rid of the head foreman. He's strong for the Empire and would never join us.
That pile of shit wants my ass in a sling anyway. It'll be making a pleasure out of business.
Right. But he'll be protected, Arkai. He's afraid of you. Your victory in the Row made you a hero for all the Orcs in the Mire. He knows you can kill him to take his place, and no one would lift a finger. And that's exactly what's going to happen. From then on, your brethren will follow you to hell.
What next? How do we get into the pillar?
We make a hole. We have to get the drawbridge to the tower down, and hope that the lack of exercise has softened up the troops in the fortress. And then we hold out.
Right. In that case, it's time to move.
I have to go play my part up there. Good luck, Arkai.
See you soon?
I hope so. I really do. Or one of us will have failed, and paid the price.
I will not fail.
Need anything?
It's time to visit the head foreman.
I'll show you the path. There's just one last thing to deal with. The lookouts have to have their palms greased so they'll close their eyes and treat everything as the usual settling of scores. Unless you help me.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I'd like to keep this gold and use it for new weapons. To equip everyone before the revolt, you understand? But it has to be well done, properly, quietly. No question of making waves, or the Inquisition will be on us, and we can write off all our projects.
It doesn't seem like a good idea to take on the soldiers of the Empire before the preparations are finished.
They are isolated here. The relief shows up every 5 days. We'll have started the revolt before then. And we'll have to face them sooner or later anyway. But you're right. We can't afford mistakes. We have to be able to get into their barracks, kill them, and disappear like a shadow. No orc could do that.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to appeal to my famously generous nature and save yourself some cash at the same time, right?
You'll be on your own for this. Think you can do it?
Hey, I was looking out for myself when you guys were still playing with your poop. I'll be fine on my own. Just point the way to the barracks, and I'll show you how a pro works. On the other hand, make sure you tell Barryman that I want to negotiate a little fucking bonus. This is starting to piss me off.
Count on it.
Another rat hole. What the fuck am I doing here? Honestly. Fuck, Archive. I swear if I die here, your Mother Earth better rub my feet. With oil. Well, here we go.
Greenskins! Greenskins!
Ah, here we are. That's it. So, how about that? Pretty good, huh? Ha! Don't make that face. It'll get stuck like that. I kicked your ass for you. All part of the service. One death to a customer. Die now, avoid the rush. Now all I have to do is tell people how good I am in a hideout, and then we'll look after your pale friends. But I won't forget you, huh? You remind me of my first time. The start of something magic. You're special. Don't go changing. Because, well, my buddy Ark, deep down, he's kind of an optimist. He wants to believe in the friendship between humans and greenskins. But you and me, we know it's bullshit, right? Each to his place. And you found the perfect place for the humans. Well, hate to be rude, but I got places to see and humans to do. I won't say hi to the head foreman for you. He'll be joining you shortly. Love your outfit.
Champion helped Garrock in the mine. Garrock helped Champion from now on.
Oh boy. This guy took one in the head, right?
Tell me something about your life, Garrock. Where are you from?
The story of Garrock, not very heroic. Garrock grew up in Black Rocks with other children of clan. But after big boom, big rock fall on head of Garrock. Garrock nearly die, but shame enough tribe care.
Yeah, well, I think you missed a few pieces.
I wonder what state you'd be in if a volcanic rock fell on your head, Rakash. You look pretty tough, Garrock.
Oh yes, Garrock solid. After accident, tribes say Garrock stupid, so give Garrock hard work. Garrock make houses, cut rocks, build dams. Other children of clan not laugh at Garrock because Garrock's strong. But Garrock not mean, just sad.
Why Garrock sad?
Shit, Ark! Now you're doing it! Styx disgusted.
After accident, Garrock not talk ever. But Mimisha help Garrock. Mimisha, lovable female. First help Garrock talk again, then marry Garrock and give he good family. 2 beautiful childs. Very smart, like mother. But, one day, bad man with dogs come house of Garrock. Garrock tried to defend family, but bad man smart. Too smart for Garrock. Man kill Mimisha. Then kill children. He kill everything Garrock love. Garrock almost died too, but still here. Alone.
The trainer, Dorek.
Garrock hurt bad and sad. Garrock fall in fight. When wake up, oh, dog's gone. Oh, but other mans come and take Garrock here. Garrock hate humans, sir. Fucking Quasan. Garrock want kill all. Then find man with dogs to revenge family.
The man with the dogs is dead, Garrock. We found him near the wall and killed him.
Man. Champion to revenge Garrock. Garrock give life for Champion. Champion say what Garrock do, and Garrock do with full heart and strength.
I'll be back later, Garrock.
Need anything?
It's time to find the head foreman. You going to guide us?
If you want. Now that Styx took out the lookouts, there's nothing to worry about.
Right behind you.
Okay, after the bridge, there. It's the foreman's quarters. You want me to take out those 2 over there?
No, I'll do it. I'll try to talk to them. Try not to get noticed.
The champion!
In the flesh, brother. The head foreman around?
Yeah, but Gorkash doesn't see anybody at this time of day. Even you can't stay here.
You hear that? You got no business here. Get out and take your dog with you. Ha! I get called a dog by a fucking mutt. How do you like that? What? No human ass around to kiss to remind you of your place in the food chain? You can speak, Rakash? What do you think? Yeah, I can talk. And you weren't even a tadpole when I was whispering sweet nothings in your ugly mother's ear. What? She didn't tell you about me, son?
Sticks.
You just can't shut up, can you? I'll teach you.
That's how you shut up?
Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him.
these traitors. All these fucking traitors.
Thank you, brother. You're the Bloodjaw we're waiting for, right?
Guess so. How'd you get here?
Talk too much, but nothing more. So the head foreman wanted to keep me here to cook me.
He won't be head foreman for much longer. The path's clear. Go find Adek. He'll take you somewhere safe.
Yeah, I know the place. Don't worry. I'll go there as soon as things have calmed down. Glad you're with us, Bloodjaw. You give us new hope.
I was right.
Unless you're counting on my generosity to let you have a few last words, Gorkash.
You'll pay for that, Bloodjaw. I also want the road.
foreman. Our blood is yours.
Hey, what got into you?
No, Arkai. He's one of ours.
It's true. That's the orc that told me how to find you in the row. Oh, shit. Don't tell me he's your old man.
Not anymore.
You're angry over what happened when you got here. I understand. But I couldn't talk, especially not to you.
Marlock is our chief, Arkai. The chief of the Resistance. He told me that your reunion might be eventful, but please trust me.
He's the worst chief you could get. A coward, a turncoat who dishonored his clan.
They know my past, Arkai. I don't regret what I did. I lived in shame to save our families.
I am the head foreman. There's work to do.
You're right. We'll speak of our problems later.
Don't be too sure about that.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
I'd like to know more about you, brother.
Not much to say, really. I'm Rhaegar, son of Bartok and Gwara, and I grew up in the Firelands. My story's the same as that of most orcs here. My clan was besieged by the Quarsan, and when those bastards finally decided to attack, they beat us. We were starving to death. At that point, we didn't care if we won or lost. We couldn't wait anymore for the fucking battle. At least we'd be able to die like orcs. You know what I mean. But those Quarsan dogs weren't there to wipe us out. They weakened us so we dropped like flies, and brought the survivors here, as slaves to their fucking mire.
That's how they dealt with lots of clans. Many no longer exist.
I know. But the worst was seeing orcs helping those bastards. I called them every name in the book, I think, and was arrested once by Adek. He took me into the Resistance, and I regained hope. But I had to open my big mouth again 2 weeks ago, and that Gorkash traitor recognized me. He wouldn't let it go after. He wanted to know how I got out of it the first time. The rest of the story you know. You're the one writing it, Bloodjaw. Thank you again, brother. My blood is yours now.
We'll speak again later.
Arkai the champion! Bragat, at your service! Delighted you have become the head foreman. I was going to raise the mire on my own, but I felt the others were wavering a bit.
I know I'm going to regret this, but tell me about yourself, Braggart.
My life story. It's just waiting to be written down. I come from a long line of stout-hearted warriors, and I don't want to grow old here. I have a clan to rebuild.
What clan are you talking about?
I am the last of the Turquoise Dawn. All my brothers were slain by the Quarsan.
Well, well. The last time I met the last survivor of the Turquoise Dawn, it was at the Wall, and he seemed a lot older. And the gift?
Huh? What do you mean, the gift?
The symbol of the Turquoise Dawn. The one I possess. passed on by an orc 3 times your age, who wanted to ensure the memory of his clan would survive. The one that all warriors of the tribe bear. How can you not know that, survivor?
But I was 12 years old. I was to receive the gift, but fate did not leave me the time. The Quazan razed my village while I was hunting in the forest. When I came back, everyone was dead. I wanted to seek revenge, but there were too many of them, and they were better armed. They ended up capturing me.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's not like the last to tell stories. I think this kid is full of shit. His story stinks, and I know stink.
You can believe what you want, Goblin. I don't give a shit.
Thank you for your revelations, Braggart. We'll speak again later.
I believe in you, son of the Red Breath. I'd like to help you with your mission.
Your help will be most welcome, Shaman. There's a difficult battle ahead, and our brethren will need the reign of the Fearless.
I know, Jorosh, I know. Alas, I cannot do as you request. The reign of the Fearless requires pure water. That found in the Mire is defiled.
Yeah, so basically, you want to help, but you can't. Thank you. That was fascinating. No, really.
I can, Goblin, maybe. I know there is a spring of pure water around here. I can feel it. It is in the heart of the swamp.
Are you kidding? It's infested with goblins. And not the nice ones, either.
What is that place?
A disgusting hole. This is where the foremen catch the goblins for their fucking roe.
They never go this far, to be honest. They take the risk to catch some of the vermin with their nets, but no one went as far as the source itself.
Gee, I wonder why.
We need that water. I'm not going to be stopped by a gang of goblins.
Shit, Ark. And what makes you think it's not another botched plan? He's a water diviner, maybe?
All shamans are water diviners.
Ah, I see. Huh. Fuck. That is convenient, though.
The reign of the Fearless is a blessing, a way to align your heartbeats with those of Mother Earth, a passage between her and those facing death in her name. With the reign of the Fearless, our brethren will be stronger.
Okay, I'll go. Just don't give me another fucking speech about your fucking fantasy world. You said a frickin' gang of crazed goblins wouldn't stop you, so I'm not gonna try.
Ardek will take you to the entrance to the swamp. He knows the place. You chose wisely, Jorosh.
What's your problem?
Ark, let's get out of here. This place gives me the shits. The goblins here, they're not like the others. They're from the depths. They're savage. They like killing.
They die the same. Don't worry about it.
Ha! All this bullshit over some fucking water.
We need that water. You don't know what we hold sacred. It's vital.
Oh, come on! As if somebody's gonna notice the difference.
The mages perceive the magic that permeates the world. For my brothers, it's the same with water. The earth's sap. You can be sure they feel the difference.
Why do I bother talking to you? You're always right. Now we're here, we might as well finish. The sooner it's done, the sooner we can leave. Charming little spot. Too bad about all the goblins spoiling the view. Ugh, you can smell them from here.
Let's do this quickly. We've got another battle ahead of us.
So, can I pee here?
I'll take the water.
Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done.
You wanted to tell me something?
I'll be back later.
The news has already spread. Good work, Arkai. Or should I say, head foreman. A handful of foremen loyal to the traitor has dug in at a shelter on the north flank. But they won't dare make trouble for us. All the other orcs will follow you to the death. And Styx, thank you for dealing with the garrison. It was high art. We owe you one for that. If you see something you like in our reserve, help yourself. Thanks to you, we can arm everyone.
Take us to see the foremen who are still resisting. They have scores to settle.
With pleasure. I'll guide you to where they're hiding out.
Here we are. Are you sure about this, Ark? For once, maybe we could do subtle?
You mean leave them behind and not do anything?
These guys are just traitors. They're not worth the effort. They're pretty much fucked anyway. If they don't get lynched by the rebels, the Imperials will execute them. Either way works for me.
I have to talk to them. I want to understand.
Talk to them, that's good. Wait, you're not serious?
They served the Khoisan, walked all over their own brothers. They have to answer for that.
Ah, you're starting to think too much, Ark. It doesn't suit you.
I won't fight, head foreman. I don't have the strength left.
You never did, fucking Yellowbelly. At least try to show a little dignity for once. You're going to die, but first you're going to talk. Tell me how you sank so low, and what made you become an executioner of your own people.
What made you a hero? I can't explain. My eyelids became too heavy, that's all. So, I closed my eyes and hoped the next time I opened them I would see the sky. Our sky.
You could have joined the Resistance, died on your feet, as an orc.
Listen, we're short on time. Hey, I can do it if you got scruples.
What's your name, traitor?
Dakath, son of Badath and Daisha, of the scum of the North clan.
And you die for the Mire, Dakath of the scum of the North, to save your people and free your brethren? Look at me!
I swear.
You're not buying this, are you? This piece of shit would swear his sister is a goblin if you asked.
No, he's being sincere. I know. Come with us to the hideout, Dakath. You may get a chance to redeem yourself to your people.
Are you kidding me? Why did I bring my daggers? I should have brought a violin.
I see you spared Dakath. That's somewhat unexpected. But I imagine you know what you're doing, Arkai.
We'll need every fighter we can find. He won't betray us.
I don't think so either. You're giving him his only chance to redeem himself. I suppose it was the best thing to do, even if I can't help thinking he's getting off easy. Need anything?
Next step, we start the revolt in the Mire. Everybody ready?
The fateful hour is approaching, yes. I'd be lying if I said everyone's ready, but we'll follow you regardless. Talk to Marlock when you want to launch the assault. He'll be leading operations.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
Don't take it badly, but you don't seem like other shamans.
I know. Believe me, I had to force myself to learn to hold my tongue and keep my head down here. But Ardek and your father insisted that I hide in the crowd. Without them, the head foreman would doubtless have had me killed. He had another way of seeing things and didn't like competition. But I think what will interest you the most, Bloodjaw, is knowing that before being shaman, I was head of the High Plains clan.
I see. That's interesting. You're right. I'm very sorry, Drakan. A lot of Bloodjaws wanted to help you, but the High Plains were too far away. Jarhail refused to split us up for an expedition that wasn't certain to achieve its goal.
And he was right. That would have meant making the same mistake I made. I alone am responsible, Jorosh. Don't blame your chief for my failures.
But you deserved reinforcements. Relief, after having held out so long, won so many battles.
And it took just one defeat to lose everything. It's always like that, Jorosh. Never forget that. Defeat always happens in the end. And when the day comes and the Great Breath doesn't want you, you have to force yourself to draw a lesson. In honor of all those who believed in you. There are a lot of them here.
I won't forget, Drakan. I thank you.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
You can prepare the reign of the Fearless?
Yes, don't worry, Bloodjaw. Thanks to you, your warriors will be ready to face death.
Good. Thank you, Shaman.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's...
I'd like to know more about...
Not much to say, but those... he took me, but I had to...
We'll speak.
Thank you again for sparing me, Head Foreman. I'll prove I'm worthy of your mercy.
I'm curious, Dakath. Tell me how you got here.
We've already spoken of it, Bloodjaw. I was weak, that's all. And gutless. There seem to be only two fates for the orcs here. I gave up, and haven't had the courage to go back. I'm not proud of what I did, and I died to redeem myself. There's really nothing more to say.
Very well. That's good enough for me. We'll speak again later.
You wanted to tell me something?
Time is short. We have to bring together the main leaders of the Resistance and set up a plan of attack.
Very good. That's the point of no return, son. But if you feel ready, I can organize a war council and launch the assault.
Do that, Father. Okay. Garrosh, how many orcs do you have?
Maybe 10 at most.
That's not many. But Turg has 20 miners with him. They'll relieve you once I'm back up with Arkence. Marlock will lead the first wave with a dozen of his warriors. I need someone who knows the inside of the fortress.
All right. We'll hold the position to the end.
We have to. You'll have Garrosh in support if things heat up. When Styx and I have sabotaged the drawbridge, that'll be the signal. And when we get back, you make a sortie.
A sortie? It's suicide!
You can't hold out forever. We have to keep the initiative. If we can't take control of the tower, you're all lost. The Croissant needs slaves for their damn mire. And you've proven you aren't slaves. They won't be nice to you.
It's a good plan, Arkai.
Really? You're going to get wiped out. I'll need the best warriors to create a solid combat group and limit the disaster.
What do you have in mind?
I need an eagle, a lion, and a cheetah. That's how the Bloodjaws work. The eagle should be a cold-blooded orc, a strategist to take the heights and use his experience to our advantage at the right time. The lion will be our champion, an unbeatable fighter who'll break through the defenses and crush the enemy's morale. And our cheetah will be the link. We need a fast and intuitive brother who can get messages through to you, Garrosh, and Adek without fail.
I see. But we don't have much time, son. Garrosh and Turg have gone to take up their positions. Adek has to join them at the time the assault is launched. We will have to draw on the orcs in the hideout.
I'll deal with it. I'll talk with them and try to find out what each one can do.
Good, son. Then come back and see me when you have your champions. I'll brief them before we launch the assault.
Champion need Garrosh.
I need a great fighter for my squad. Think you can handle it?
Garrosh always ready fight for champion. Garrosh very strong and not scared of Croissant.
It's obvious he'd make me a good bodyguard. You got issues.
No problem. I'll remember that the next time you get clubbered.
Hey, I only kid because I love. I'll stick with you. You make better conversation. Barely.
I'll be back later, Garrosh.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
We'll speak again later, Shaman.
Can I do something for you?
We'll need a fast, stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter for us.
I can be your orc. That's what I did with the foreman.
Hey, experience is an advantage. Sometimes it's more expensive, but that's just me.
We'll speak again later.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw.
You know how to lead an army in combat?
Well, I only seek to serve you, brother. But I have to warn you that I have never done this kind of thing. Why don't you ask Marlock or Adek?
Marlock and his men will be in the vanguard, and I'll need Adek in the rear.
I see. In that case, you should maybe ask their advice. They'll be able to help you more than me.
We'll need a fast and stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter.
I should be able to do that. If you can't find an expert.
The thing is, we already have a real expert, but I'll be 3 floors below right then, visiting the jails of the Inquisition.
We'll speak again later.
Yes, son?
Do you have any suggestions for the composition of the squad?
Not really. Drakan is more than a simple shaman. But that's all I can say. I don't really know the orcs that you brought here. But if I understood right, your lion should be a real monster. An orc capable of fighting like 3 and lasting as long as possible.
Exactly. He'll be the squad's muscles, and the cheetah its eyes and voice. We need a brother that's both fast and stealthy for the job. The cheetah has to blindly obey the eagle's orders and transmit them as fast as possible.
I see. And for this eagle, you need an experienced strategist. His authority and ability to make the right decisions will be decisive. You should speak with the other orcs to try to build up their profiles. A lot of lives depend on your choices, son.
I have our lion.
The champion who will destroy the enemy defenses. Good! Who did you choose?
I think Garok has potential.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I might have found our eagle.
You found a good strategist? Who?
The shaman is a worthy ally. I trust him completely.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I found the right person to run orders and reconnoiter.
Your cheetah, eh? Who did you think of?
Dakath has a lot to answer for. Now's his chance.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
We're ready. It's time to launch the assault.
Yes, I think we're ready. No regrets?
No, we have to go now. There's no more time to lose.
Very good. We're going near the drawbridge, and we'll wait for your signal. Good luck, son.
Thank you. The fort. You ready?
Not really, no. I mean, are you sure about this? You really gonna throw me over there?
Styx, there's not much time. Trust me.
Okay. Sorry, Ark. I'll do it. No, hang on a second.
What now?
Are things cool with your father? We can talk about it, you know? You shouldn't let this story get to you. You got to concentrate.
Do you trust me or not?
Well, of course I trust you. But it's kind of far, you know? It's about 20 yards, right?
I'm not sure. You can count in the air. Now go!
Fuck! did it. Let's see if the way's clear.
The way is clear. My turn. Get in front of the drawbridge.
We'll take up a position. Good luck.
I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should go get him.
Greenskins!
Okay, so we rig this fucking drawbridge and your father takes over, right?
He's leading the first assault, yes. He knows the place and can lock down the access.
It's gonna get hot in there. You worried?
No. This time he can't surrender.
Nah, but that's not really what I was thinking about.
Dying in combat is the best thing that could happen to him. If that's what you were thinking about.
Greenskins!
Be worthy of these orcs, my son. It will probably be their last combat.
Yours too. So you show you're worthy of them.
You want me to die. Here, I know. But one day you'll understand. Our clan had to survive.
To die here, far from the sky, as slaves and traitors? No, our clan should have died there, with honor.
Then you wouldn't be here today to save the orcs. I'm watching you, son, and despite the sacrifices I made, I am proud of my decisions.
You wanted to save your clan or your son?
I don't know. Both, probably.
That wasn't your decision to make. As Red Breath Chief, you were father to all the children. Not just me. But you can redeem yourself. Make sure you stand fast, as long as possible. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down.
Farewell, my son.
Come on. We'll hug each other afterwards. The sooner we're back with Arkence, the fewer people will die. And don't forget, she's gotta be having a rough time down there. It's no secret the Inquisitors hate the mages. If she kicks it, you can kiss your little cruise to the Island of Laments and your mission goodbye.
I know. Let's go.
Get rid of them!
Greenskins! Greenskins! I can either guide him or betray him. But I can't just leave the big guy on his own. I should go get him.
Enough. Not one more word, scoundrel. For trying to steal, your hands will be crushed.
No, please! I did it for my kids!
Greenskins!
Oh, thanks. I'll try to escape. I'll probably get killed, but I've got nothing to lose.
No problem. Have fun. Hey, you know where the cells are?
The cells? Down below. But, well, this place is worse and worse the deeper you go. You know, it's like a real descent into hell.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks for the tip. Without me, Ark doesn't stand a chance. I better go see what he's up to. The cells. Arkence can't be very far now. I can free the other prisoners. That'll make a good diversion.
My brethren are dying in the pillar, Styx. There's no time to lose unlocking these doors.
Okay, it was just an idea.
No, stay away, you filthy greenskins! Leave me alone!
Ha! Can't just leave without the big guy. He wouldn't like it. I better go get him. Stinks of death in there.
Exactly.
The other guy was right. It gets more and more charming as you go further down.
And still no sign of Arkence.
Without me, Ark doesn't stand a chance. I better go. Shit! It goes even further down? Come on!
Barrowman said that Arkence's cell is in the very bottom of the tower.
Yeah, but he didn't say the tower is stuck all the way down the deepest asshole ever. I don't know who the architect was, but I can't say I'm loving his work. Whoa! What kind of parties do they throw down here? There! We're there! That has to be her.
Is that another mage with her?
It looks like. Maybe it's our lucky day. Doesn't happen often. I'll open it. don't understand. I picked the lock, but it won't open. Something's stuck.
Arkence. Arkence. But what did they do to her?
They broke her. Her consciousness has been buried.
Okay. So how do we dig it up?
Mages. You have to take her to a monastery. They'll know what to do.
But she won't survive the trip.
Great! Really? We took out half the Inquisition to save her, and now we're supposed to just leave her here?
Arkence, I couldn't. I'm leaving you in better hands. She'll live. Her body'll live. But to free her soul, she needs mages. Her fate is in your hands. Watch over her, please.
Sure, but who's watching over you? Hey! Huh? Fuck! He's fucking dead!
She's looking better.
Didn't you hear what I said? He just died!
He saved her. It's up to us now. Let's go.
Okay. Guess I won't be slipping on all the tears here.
You have her. Well done. All this was for a purpose. You should go now. Don't hang around. Go back to the hideout and take the passage out.
How's the battle going?
We're holding. Brethren are falling, but we're holding. The squad did good work. You chose your orcs well. They're unstoppable. Imperial blood is flowing like water. Your lion is exceptional. I don't know what you said, but nothing stops him.
Garak. I knew it.
His name is already a symbol. Our brethren are even more motivated. I think that Drakan gave them what they needed. Inspiration.
Oh yeah, your shower of the brave thing.
The reign of the fearless.
Those who fell died with the breath of Mother Earth, light-hearted. Styx, I admit that we owe you a lot.
Me? What are you talking about?
Thanks to you, we didn't have to worry about the Empire Sentinels. And I kept Barrowman's gold to get equipment.
Well, great. Glad to be of service. Time to go now, Ark.
And my father? Is he alive?
He stayed in the front line, with the others.
I'll go get him.
Are you crazy? You're gonna screw everything up. No, we're going straight to the passage.
You should shut up, Rakash.
What the hell were you expecting? We were gonna take out half the fucking tower and then ride off into the sunset with all of our friends? We have to leave, Ark. There's no choice.
He's right. You have to keep going. And don't look back. Do us honor. Your father would have wanted it.
So be it. Farewell, brother. Good luck.
Good luck to us all.
Well, we got through it though. But wait till you see at what cost. Ark was good as their leader, but seriously, the rebels couldn't hang on forever. The Imperials were gonna take back the tower in a hurry, and the reprisals would be legendary. A real massacre. What's more, we had to see the state of the magnificent mistress of the oceans we'd gotten out. Arkence wasn't gonna be of much help to us without the help of the other mages. We had to get her to one of their monasteries right away, before she fucking died. And of course, it was days away, and my ass never froze so hard before. Or since. All that for a freaking damsel in distress. Total cliché when you think about it. But Ark was really into it. Nothing was gonna stop him. He knew he'd left lots of orcs to die in the past, including his father. But he was the only one left to finish the mission and put the Emperor down for good. And there was only Arkence to take him there.
We've been expecting you.
I can see that.
My name is Saranth. I'm the head of this monastery. I felt the heartbeats of High Mage Arkence in the fluid while she was nearing this place.
You felt her heartbeats? You wouldn't even let me touch her ass. Guess it's a good thing we brought her to you.
I'll take my leave of you, Archmage, as you're obviously going to be busy.
Where's that soldier going? Styx, take care of him.
Wait! He won't say anything. He's a friend. She's the one you should be most worried about, I think. Brothers, look after High Mage Arkence. I'll be with you in a few moments. This is a delicate situation. But you did well to bring her to us. Please, be welcome. You are safe here.
We may just have done something real stupid coming here.
I know what you are thinking, but this is a just man. He will ensure his soldiers do not take action.
Just? He's an officer of the Empire.
But he is honest. He is here in disgrace. He refused to obey orders in an effort to spare Orc lives.
Well, what do you know? And are all the soldiers like him? Because hey, if I gotta get killed, I'd rather it was by good, honest folk. Seriously, Ark, I got a bad feeling here.
Welcoming you here without denouncing you, welcoming her who is under death sentence, exposes our entire order to the persecution of the Inquisition. Do you really think that if I was not certain of this man, I would have let him see you?
Well, yeah, especially if you were planning to fuck us over. Sorry, denounce us.
High Mage Arkence requires assistance, our assistance, and your cooperation. We sensed her suffering from the sanctuary. Her spirit is far.
You have any herbs or stuff to get her back on her feet in a hurry?
Her physical wounds are not the ones doing the most harm. It is her consciousness that I am concerned for.
It's just that we're kind of pressed for time, you know?
Of course. Follow me. She is in the meditation hall. I must reach her spirit if I am to listen to it. In her state, it may take some time. My friend Arid here can doubtless avail you of his knowledge in the meantime.
I am a mage smith. I can breathe on metal and sculpt it to unveil its full potential.
And I thought I had strong breath. No, seriously. Can he improve our weapons and stuff?
I've heard of that. I'm kind of curious to see if it really works.
Let me have one of your weapons or pieces of armor, and I will demonstrate for you.
Interesting. Thank you.
I owed you that much. Despite her efforts to protect us, Arkence's intense suffering in the sanctuary was felt in the very monastery. You relieved us of great suffering by wresting her from the hands of the Inquisition.
There was another mage in the sanctuary.
I know. Cyanide. We felt his light extinguish. He could not bear the thought of her suffering and set out to save her.
Alone?
It was madness. But he knew we would not approve. Above all, he knew informing us of his decision would endanger us all.
To be honest, we wouldn't have done it if we didn't need her. I have a vital mission to accomplish.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Our order must remain neutral, but I can only wish you achieve success. If only to see her return to us.
She will come back.
Well, yeah, but she's gotta wake up first. And we gotta get out of here before something bad happens. Seriously, Ark. I don't like this place. That officer of yours, you sure you can trust him?
As I told you, he is a friend.
I've been fucked by most of my friends. I remember this one time. We gotta be the most hunted greenskins in the entire Empire. The man there must be under a lot of stress. For him and his boys, this is the chance of a lifetime to get back in the good books.
Probably, but he is a man of his word. I would trust him with my disciples if something were to happen to me.
Sure, that's easy for you to say, White Skin. For the rest of us, things are a little different. Gonna take a while with your buddy there?
I will require a few hours. Probably more if my friendships are to be the subject of debate.
What do you think, Ark? Are we gonna trust an Imperial officer after all? Or do the smart thing and waste his ass?
Let's just say you're right.
Hey, he's still an officer. A fucking volunteer who climbed the ladder and everything. Not one of those bastard militia that do the rounds in the rain to avoid starving.
Are you truly deciding whether this man should live or die? I told you, he is a friend.
I'm sorry, Saranth, but Styx is right. We can't take the risk.
And you would silence all his men thus? They are veterans, hardened soldiers. Such a course is both perilous and gratuitous.
Ooh, gratuitous. I've been dealing with you humans for over a century now. I know what you're made of. Gratuitiveness.
This is madness.
We'll see. Keep an eye on Arkence. We'll be back soon.
We made the right choice. We don't know how long it'll take the mage to heal Arkence.
No point sticking around. We've gotten this far. Let's get it over with. Neither the Empire nor the Inquisition can know we're here. We leave no survivors.
Ha-ha! Archive, yeah! That's the spirit. No witnesses. That's rule number 1.
Greenskins! Attack them! Greenskins! Attack them!
You do realize what you've done is taking us to a dead end, right? Whatever happens in this battle, a lot of brave people will have died for nothing.
Yeah. You see the tracks of my tears? But I keep telling myself that at least you're not gonna squeal on us to the Empire.
Well, I don't know about that. For your information, Goblin, a messenger has already been sent to alert the commander of the Imperial forces. You won't catch him.
We're too late.
Oh, I wasn't planning on warning anyone, you know. My presence here is more of a punishment than anything else. I answer to very few people. But you attacked my soldiers. You killed my men. I have to explain that. And especially, out of respect for my brothers in arms, I cannot stand to one side. You have put my honor, my responsibility, and my authority in doubt. And you will pay the price for it.
Oh, shit!
All that for nothing. We have to go back and see Saranth.
I hope they're done with Arkence. We can't stay on this iceberg forever.
The Empire will soon be alerted to our presence. You're going to have...
Yeah, your bud was a pretty bad loser. And how about Arkence?
Be gone! I see that patience is yet another virtue you lack. I have not even finished examining her. Please, wait outside.
He needs to learn some fucking gratitude, Ness. He's lucky we need him or he'd be bleeding from both ends.
Yeah, he's acting like we killed his best friend.
He should pick his friends better. That Imperial soldier of his ratted on us after all. So where we at? We're gonna be here all winter.
Is she conscious?
Her consciousness flows like a stone, farther and farther, more and more deeply.
I love it when you get mystical. What's that supposed to mean?
Every hour, every minute, her spirit is farther away. She is fleeing and cannot come back. She doesn't want to. Not after what she's experienced.
She wants to die?
I'm not sure. She's protecting herself above all. We can save her, bring her back, but it will take time.
We don't have time.
I know, but it would take me months to regain her trust and bring her back among us safely.
Yeah, well, we gotta find another way then. I'm a busy man.
There is a quicker way, but it is worse than the ill itself. Rape. You must rape her consciousness.
What?
A psychic rape. You must force a passage through her spirit, discover what ails it, and make her accept it. One way or another. It is an extremely dangerous undertaking. For her and for you.
What's the risk?
That depends on what you do. Your minds may merge, or yours may lose themselves in hers. Each of you may sink into eternal torment and never regain consciousness. You risk almost everything, ultimately. Mentally speaking, of course.
Well, hey, don't hold back. Why don't you give us the bad news?
It's quite the opposite. You will penetrate her spirit, but she will also penetrate yours. She will defend herself with the weapons she finds in your past, in your worst nightmares. You can become trapped in these nightmares, or driven mad.
Yeah, that would be bad. Okay.
There is hope. Subconsciously, she knows who you are and what you want of her. She knows you wrested her from the clutches of the Inquisition. Part of her will want to help you, I'm certain of this. But as to how, no one can say.
And how does your whatchamacallit actually work? I mean, how exactly do we get into her spirit?
You will have to place your faith in me. This is a simple ritual without risk. The problem does not lie with entering her spirit.
So let's get going. Get on with your ritual. We'll take care of bringing Arkence back to our world.
You are the ones who brought me out of the sanctuary.
I'm Arkai, and this is Styx. Styx? What's your problem? Where exactly are we? This place smells of death.
Only he can answer.
Oh, fuck me, not this place. I did everything I could to get it out of my mind, wipe it from my memory.
Calm down. What happened here?
This is where I grew up.
The monster is watching us. It's waiting for you. Over there.
A monster? Don't try to scare me, kid. I'll take care of your monster for you. And then you'll do me a favor and wake up and take us to the Island of Laments.
I'm sorry. I only know that we have to move forward.
A monster? In my head? I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'll show you what happens to monsters in my head, you'll see.